Let's check my channel. See if I'm live. I think I'm live. Pretty sure I'm live. Yeah. All right. Man, this is the first show I've done in a couple weeks. Wait for a few people to get on in. We'll do some intro music. We'll hit up the comments. I'll talk about some stuff. And then we'll get on with our weekend. Because, everybody's working for the weekend. Remember that song? Everybody's working for the weekend. Oh, caught you going to bed, Blue Unicorn? It's all good, man. Get that rest. Cricket Cinema, welcome. Nice to have you here. I'll try not to keep you guys too long, but I do have some things to talk about. So, now I'm going to smoke. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. I mean, normally that would be considered a wake and bake for me, Blue Unicorn, but in your case, it's a wake and sleep, or sleep and, I don't know, bake and sleep. There you go. Enjoy that, Blue Unicorn. You deserve it. But of course, everybody deserves what they smoke, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are having a great week. I'll talk about mine in a few, but let's get a couple people. Bluto, good morning, sir. How are you? Nice to have you here. A couple more people, and then we'll get started. I know it's been a little while since I've been on, but they change things on bake and sleep. Yeah, that sounds good too. Bake and sleep. All right, one or two more people and we'll get started. I keep losing people, man. I think it's because lack of content. I think that's what's going on, but I'll tell you guys all about it on this edition of the MLH Comment Show. Fuck it, let's just get started. Here we go. Welcome, one and all, to the MLH Comment Show for the 16th of November. I can't believe, we're already into the, so cliche, we're already into the 16th of November, the end of the year, pretty much. Yes, the good old-fashioned wake and bake. I wish I could do that, King Bluto, but you guys know I have to keep my senses about through the day. Nighttime is my time to do my thing after all is said and done. It is what it is. I haven't been on for 2 weeks. And there's a good reason for that. I haven't done a lot of content, to be honest with you as well. Bernie got hurt, and I have to take care of Bernie. I have to make sure she's, in good shape and get her better. She fell at work, hurt her shoulder pretty bad. Don't know the extent of it yet. Today we're going to go to the urgent care because that's the only care that we can get through workman's comp. It's stupid, but it is what it is. But anyways, let's get going on with the comments. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Let me transition on over. Yeah, Bernie got hurt. Blue Unicorn. It sucks, man. I've been devoting 90% of my time to her, and quite frankly, I'm kind of tired. So don't have a lot of time to, do a ton. with the channel and with you guys, but you know, I will rectify that at some point as soon as Bernie gets on the track to getting better. ATL, welcome. Nice to have you here, man. All right. Did I transition? Yeah, okay, on the screen is the comment. See, YouTube changed a bunch of things. I was quite upset at it. I don't like the new changes to YouTube, but you know, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it is what it is. But let's start at the bottom here. Lori is you know, saying again she's late. You're never late, Lori. It's all good in the hood. You know, that's what the archives are for, is to check it out. You know, check out the archives if you can't be there, because people have their own lives and, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, HCO, Bernie's hurting. I'll talk a little more about it after I get done with the comments here. I got a few hate comments, which I'm going to go over a little bit later. You know you're doing things right if you get hate comments, even when you're gone. Kevin King says Maria's mad at nothing at KFC, and that was on the Karen in the Wild video that I did. I still don't understand that whole video, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. All right, let's move on here. KT Peta says, late to the party, happy Halloween, belated. Take your time getting back in the groove. I'm going to have to, KT Peta, because, you know, like I said, Bernie's not, her shoulder's in bad shape. Not her. She's in great shape, but her shoulder's in bad shape. Let's see. Big Chief said, sure did on my comment about doing the comment show. I did a late comment show on the 2nd, but, you know, it is what it is. Woodson21 says, thanks, Big Chief, for the comment. Appreciate you, buddy. Did she really just refer to herself as beautiful? The Karen in the Wild video. That Karen in the Wild video, it's caught a little bit of virality, you know, which, I don't know, probably a good thing. Keeping the channel alive, I guess. Al SoCal on the helicopter ride with some emojis. I want to mention Al SoCal. One thing that YouTube did is they made it easier to see your top commenters, and Al SoCal is definitely there. Really appreciate Al. He's got a good channel too, man. He does cop watching and stuff like that. Antics of a Mama Squirrel 12 days ago said, sorry I missed most of it. I was out on an errand and just listened for a bit while I was driving. I popped into chat to say hi at a red light, but didn't get to say more until you had just ended. I was able to say sorry driving. Anyway, just thought I would explain why I wasn't chatting. Hope you're well. Hey, it's all good, Antics. You know, I mean, safety first. I don't want you chatting while you're driving. And I do, you know, do appreciate you listening on in, even if you didn't comment all that much. It's no big deal, and thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, thank you to Lori for being a member. She got the Frankenstein icon next to her name, which is the as far as I know, that's the most, you know, most months so far. Okay, let's see. I refer to myself as you. Oh, you refer to yourself as you. Okay, cool. Right on. Keeper. Good morning, Bernie. Keeper's got the creature from the Black Lagoon icon next to his name. Thank you, Keeper. Thanks for being a member, man. I only have I think 25 members left. You're one of them, man. Hey, King Solomon says, MLH, what's up? Homito. What's up, Solomon? Hope you're doing well. We missed you last week on Hot Tub. Gimmickless says, LOL, this is the most important election of our lifetime. Your vote matters because without it, we won't have your consent on who we selected to rule over you. 100% gimmickless. That was my comment. Happy vote for your favorite corrupt politician day on election day. People get upset, man. I mean, I had a lot of Republicans and Democrats get upset at me for that comment in particular, and I stand by it. I mean, it's not a choosing of a lesser evil. It's you know, it's choosing your favorite corrupt politician. Why can't we just call it for what it is, you know? Just so you know, MLH, your mic is pretty static sounding. It's not real bad, but I am very aware, HCO. I got to get a new mic, dude. I've determined that it's either the mic or the cord. Pretty sure it's the mic. I've had this mic for forever, but it's gonna have to be delayed for a little bit. I know it's. Hey, thanks for the gifted memberships, Keeper. Really appreciate that, man. Maybe that'll. Oh, some cool people got the memberships too. They're not in chat, but that's really cool. Yeah, hopefully they continue. I voted for more taxes and war. Looks like I made the right choice. 100% Blue Unicorn. I mean, Blue Unicorn, your song is so relevant, man. I love that song, Operation BS. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out that song because it's so relevant to today. And it always will be relevant until shit changes. No, Keeper, I mean really appreciate it, dude. I mean that's really appreciated. That gives me a little jolt on the gift on the memberships, and I've lost a lot of memberships, a lot of memberships, man. Oh man, but it is what it is, and I've lost actually a lot of subscribers, and I know part of it was all that BS with he who shall not be named, but I don't know why it's still is going down. Maybe it's my lack of content for the past couple weeks. I don't know, but try to rectify it. We'll get the ship right, Keeper. I promise. Part 3's on the way. I'm nervous. I'm nervous breakdowning. Yeah. Don't nervous breakdown, Blue Unicorn. It's all good, man. There's not. I figured out a long time ago. You can only control what you can control. MLH CND is funny looking. I don't know what that means, Keeper. All right. Bobby 2 says, thank you, I did vote for their favorite corrupt politician. Yeah, cool. I mean, you're making a difference, Bobby. I don't know. It's we could have a whole conversation about politics, but I don't want to do it on this channel. I stay away from politics on this channel as much as possible. But on my other channel, if you guys are interested, RP Grinders, I do talk at length about current events, pop culture, politics at the end of the show. So just fast forward, and go to the last half of the show, and then you'll get your weekly dose of that. Gimmickless says, I put a really cool meme, said, it was a cat that had a sticker, those I voted stickers. It said, I vomited, and then Gimmickless says, LOL, nice big hairball like all the politicians. Yeah, I agree with you, Gimmickless. The problem in this country is money in politics and politicians. And we live in an oligarchy and corporatocracy. I mean, it's a mirage. I think it's the beginning of the end. I really do. I don't think this country is going to survive much longer. Vote both of them 2024. Yeah, just Canadian monies. Oh, I got you, Keeper. No, Canadian money's fine, man. I'll take any money. Rich. UK in the house. What's up, Rich? Nice to have you here, buddy. Appreciate you being on in. Bernie, hey, Bernie. Just was talking about you. I wasn't talking bad either. Bernie, I need a new mic eventually when we get some money, which will probably be never, but, Keeper said he wrote in Bernie. Good choice, Keeper. I should have wrote in Bernie. I didn't even think about that. I should write in Bernie. Unindoctrinated said, hey, same here. She also vomited. Antics gave me a LMAO and some emojis on that cute meme. I vomited. Let's see, Blue Unicorn, I voted for the Gulag because the penal colony has too liberal views on healthcare. 100% Blue Unicorn, I mean, I think they should just make the United States a big Guantanamo Bay. What do you say, Blue Unicorn? Just make it a huge version of Guantanamo Bay. That would be perfect, I think. Keeper says, you voted for Trump? They're all corrupt, Keeper. Every last one of them. Every last politician. If you have a D or R or an I or a Green Party or a G or whatever letter next to your name, you're a crooked politician, crooked, corrupt politician. Politicians just, I mean, it's a failed experiment in the United States. It works so far. The illusion of it works so far, but too many people are suffering here, and the rich just get richer, and that's all there is to it. And eventually there is going to be a time when the rich just destroy the poor, and once the poor get destroyed, the rich get destroyed shortly after. Because that's the way capitalism works. King Bluto says, words escape me on this one. Keep up the great work, MLH and KDOT, and stay warm, MLH. I know you guys are having some nasty weather. We did have some nasty weather, King Bluto. Thank you for the concern. But, we're used to it in Colorado. It's only a couple month stretch. Even if we get a blizzard, I mean, the snow lasts a day or two, and then we're back to normal. So it's all good in the hood. Then we could be equally free, 100%, Blue Unicorn. Yeah, make it all Guantanamo. Who's going to clean up the blood? Ooh, that's a good point, Blue Unicorn. I paid for a one-nighter. Jesus, Keeper. You only want one night? Jeez, that's selling yourself short, Keeper. Big Chief says, orale. Yeah, because I didn't do a comment show last week. But, Bernie's not okay, Keeper. I'll talk a little more about it. It is what it is. Hope everything is okay, Nunya says. Fuck. Let me just get through this, and I'll tell you the truth. That's why this edition is called The Truth. Adolfo Collins says, hope you're all doing good. We're doing all right. Adolfo, as good as we can, but I'll talk about it in a little bit. I posted about hot tub, and George said, LOL, weedy. I don't even know what that means, George, but thank you for the comment. Angel for Animals on my Ghost Town Wish video said, too bad you don't stick to these kind of videos. I just watched the one with you and KDOT, and what a sad, disgusting waste of time it was. I commented with this. All right, here you go. This is the first hate comment from Angel for Animals. That idiot needs to stop trying to escalate this situation with all that unnecessary yelling and cussing just to cause drama. And I'll address this after Angel for Animals. Let's imagine that someone was holding a frauditor's beloved family member hostage with several guys pointing guns at the police as well as the hostage. The frauditor would fully expect the police to do their job, but wait. Along comes Josh, Sean, Anselmo, and a gaggle of other frauditors to film it all. The police have to stop focusing on their attention on the hostage. The horrible situation is now overshadowed by the frauditors who are demanding put up crime scene tape, yelling, calling the police names, cussing like a 12-year-old who learned a few new words and thinks it makes him cool to shut them out. Guys holding the live one hostage are now free to do whatever they want while the frauditors demand this and that because free speech, public property, my rights matter. While police are dealing with idiotic, imbecilic frauditors, this hostage U.S. shot gunfire is exchanged and escalations out of control. A crazy scene to say the Casey. I have no idea what you mean there. However, imagine how the victims of crimes feel when frauditors show up and cause drama for views, distracting police who need to focus on the situation. Frauditing will never bring out positive change as long as these soft get me views, make me money situations continue. It's disgusting. Okay, let's take this piece by piece. Angel for Animals. I'm gonna indulge you. Okay. I don't like to normally indulge these things because they're idiotic. I'm not saying your comment is idiotic, but I'm going to point out some things to you in this to make you kind of understand my point of view. I am not your normal auditor. Okay, I know the people that you're talking about, and in most instances, I would agree with you. There's one that just got out of jail recently. His name is DMA. He's a complete fraudit. auditor, whatever you want to call it. He's a fraud. He's a piece of shit. Whatever you want to say. Okay, there are those people, right? And I have no problem saying that because he's the antithesis of what I'm doing. And I'll give you an example later. Okay. Okay, your scenario of someone with a hostage, you don't think that and I've run into these situations with SWAT and all that type of stuff before, Angel for Animals, and they 100% of the time have those particular situations on full lockdown, so nobody can get anywhere near because nobody wants anybody to get hurt. Okay, I've been to hostage situations. I've been to SWAT situations. I've been to all kinds of things. All right, I put on many hats on this channel, so it's not always about auditing, right? But there is a place for auditing, all right? And the place is to make sure that nobody gets hurt. And I always say this: KDOT and I are mirrors. We reflect what we get. So if you're going to give us some bullshit, you're going to get bullshit in return. Just like this comment here, right? You're giving me shit. First you give me a compliment, and then you give me shit. So I'm giving you a compliment. Thank you for putting the comment in here. But let's break down all of this, okay? So that pretty much takes your whole scenario out of the thing. You think for 1 minute in a tense hostage situation that I would go and, you know, as you say, you know, talk about free speech and all that shit. By the way, free speech is kind of secondary to you. You're joking, right? You want to put free speech aside for everything else, right? I mean, the First Amendment, talks about free speech of the Constitution, in the Constitution. So you really want to put that aside for everything else? You lose free speech, you lose everything, right? Your scenario is just wackadoodle, man. I mean, I'm telling you. If anybody's seen my videos, they know better, right? Let's see. Let's go down here. Crazy scene. Imagine how the victims of crimes feel when frauditors show up. Okay, here's the thing. We're there for everybody, all right? We're there to make sure nobody gets their ass kicked or killed, because cops have been known to kick people's asses for no reason and kill people for no reason. And if you need proof of that, look at KDOT's cousin, right? Look at it. Look at the reality of that. You can't tell me you look at that video and you think that cop was justified in taking a shot and killing a man for having a cell phone in his possession. And I don't want to hear any bullshit about, well, he could have did this and that and the other. He had a cell phone in his hand. A fucking cell phone. So don't give me any fucking bullshit about showing up and causing drama. Because the only thing I do is hold my camera up. That's it. And you're talking about views? I understand this because there are other people. I mentioned one, DMA. DMA is all about fucking views, right? Clicks and views. I'm not about that. Look at my channel. I have 6,000 and it's about ready to go under 6,000 subscribers. You think I give a fuck about views? I care about people. Which you should probably care about more people. Distracting police. Get the fuck out of here. You don't think those police are trained in these situations, or at least supposed to be trained to deal with all kinds of shit? I'm the least of anybody's fucking worries there, pal. Frauditing will never bring about positive change as long as he's soft. Get me views, make me money. I make so much fucking money on this channel. Oh my god. I think my latest payment's going to be $100 for 2 months. I make so much fucking money on this channel, guys. It's disgusting. No, you are disgusting. But you do have a choice, Angel for Animals, right? You have choices. You have choices. You don't have to watch the channel, but you do, right? And you comment. I'm not saying just you in general. People like you comment to try to make me upset. And now you got it. Welcome to it. Thanks for the comment, Angel for Animals. Hopefully you keep watching and get educated before you fucking speak, all right? SDS Uman says, baiting for lawsuits on my MLH and KDOT spar with the security guard. It was never about rights with you. Are you fucking kidding me, SD Sussman? Let's talk about this particular video, the KDOT, MLH and KDOT spar with the security guard video. Number one, this guy came up to us and bothered us while we were sitting down. I want you to imagine a situation, SD Sussman. You're in public, right? And you're sitting down. Let's say you're in a public park, and someone walks along and says, "What are you doing here? What do you need? What's going on?" What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say to this complete stranger that comes over to you and starts bothering you while you were having a conversation with your friend? Baiting for lawsuits? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, SD Sussman? Do better than that, man. Come on. Come on. It was never about rights with you. You can say that about 90% of the people in the First Amendment, the 1A community. You can say that about 90%, but two people you cannot say that about is MLH and KDOT. Myself and KDOT. You can't say that about it because it's simply not true. I mean, you can say it, but you'd be a fucking liar and a fraud yourself for saying shit like that. I'm sick and tired of KDOT and I taking shit from people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And don't put me in the same breath as all the other fucking frauds out there. Okay? All right. Now that we got that straight, thank you for the comment. Even though it's a piece of shit comment, you know, whatever. All right, here's another one. I put a simple comment, guys. Happy vote for your favorite corrupt politician day. And I strongly feel like that, right? I strongly feel like every fucking politician in this country is a fucking scammer, shyster, whatever you want to say about them. Corrupt. You want to talk about criminals? Look at the fucking politicians that are in your area. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when they screw you? Such powerful words from a criminal. Let me tell you something. That's fucking defamatory. What you gonna do? A criminal? You think I'm a criminal? I've never been so much as sneezed at when it comes to being arrest. I was falsely detained once, you know, unlawfully detained, which there'll be more news on that in the coming months. Okay? So, criminal, be careful what you say about people, because even though we have free speech, doesn't mean it gives you the right to call people criminals when I've never seen the inside of a jail. What you gonna do? And I plan on keeping it that way through the rest of my life, because why? I don't break the law. I don't break the law. Oh man. Okay, so 3 hate comments in a row. Let's see if we got another one. The title of this video just shows you do not understand the meaning of the word legend. So sad, too bad. No, too bad for you, Mary Bell. KDOT is an absolute fucking legend and one of the best at doing what he does, right? We talk about making change and doing things the right way. KDOT does that. Does he make mistakes? Sure, we all do. But KDOT is a fucking legend. And I stand by it, 100%. All right, what else we got here? Last one, Fuzzy Pink Handcuffs. Hey, Lumpy. MLH sent me. Thanks for being out there. Yes, Lumpy, the truck driver, did a audit of the Scientology building, I believe in Reno, Nevada. Doesn't matter. Thank you for gifting those memberships, man. I really appreciate that. And thank you for being here. KT Peta, welcome. Nice to have you here. Sorry you had to hear me rant a little bit. I'm getting tired of taking shit, you know. Just sucks. It just sucks. Hold on. We got a special guest appearance. Oh, I think Bernie was calling in, but, you know. All right, especially in writing on the intent where an IP address of the commenter is traceable. 100% Blue Unicorn. I mean, that comment a while ago calling me a criminal is really scathing and biting, and it really sucks because I've never been arrested. I've never seen the inside of a jail cell. The last ticket I got was over 5 years ago. So what does that tell you? You know, What does that tell you? I don't know. I mean, people are just insane sometimes. All right. Thank you, Fuzzy, for your comment. I really appreciate it. Let's see if we got any held comments. With the comments I got in the regular ones, let's see if I got any in the held. Though, luckily, I don't have any more hate comments, guys. Let's see if I got any mentions. Dragonette mentioned me. The cop should be charged with elder abuse. Cop throws 70-year-old to the pavement. Yeah, I saw that video, Dragonette. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Westside mentioned me 4 weeks ago. I'll go ahead and give her a mention because Westside's awesome. So thank you for those mentions. Okay, let's transition back over here. Let's talk about the schedule. I can't promise anything, guys. Sorry I was yelling. Good morning. I've been yelling all show. I mean, conspiracy. What's up, man? Is there 2 live streams? I have to take care of that next week. Doesn't matter. I think there are. If you're listening on the other one, I do apologize. Come on over to the other one, and I'll say hi to you. So I've been dealing with a lot, guys. Bernie got hurt. She tripped over a hose at work and fell on her right side really hard, and she fucked up her shoulder. That's the long and short of it. Today we're going to the doctors later in the afternoon to hopefully find out more. But it's going to be touch and go with the channel. Hey, thanks a lot. Doesn't matter. I really appreciate you, man. Hey, doesn't matter. Email me. I don't know if you have my number. Doesn't matter, but definitely want to give you my number. And thanks for being a member. I really appreciate that. And thanks for gifting memberships too. Doesn't matter. I appreciate that. Fab Drizzle. Why do you have 2 shows? I don't know, Fab. That's really weird. I'll have to look into that. I think I know why, Fab. I will rectify that next week. But we'll take care of that. Thanks, Fab Driz. Buy some bomb. I'll need some bomb for tomorrow, right? Thanks a lot, Fab. I appreciate that. The Nemesis, a blue unicorn in chat, everybody. Unindoctrinated, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I'll have to take care of that. I'm sitting here confused as hell. TV chat not matching computer chat. Let me see. Let me check out the other one. Let's go to the other one and see if anybody's in there. Oh shit, there are people. Susan Everett, welcome. Antics, welcome. Let me see all these comments. I'll take care of this problem next time, guys. I'm so sorry. Moses, welcome. Kip LA. Jesus, no wonder everybody's I wasn't having hardly anybody. I'll take care of this problem next week, I promise. Nunya, welcome. Jicky, catchy tune, yes. Standing Tall, welcome to you. I'll go back and forth between the chats. Brandon Mitchell, welcome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Narrator, this country's effed. Yeah, I know. Big Chief, welcome, man. I'm sorry I missed all you guys. I don't know why, but there's 2 fucking lives going on. It's so stupid. See if I missed anybody. I've got this whole SWAT scenario on cam. Dude's delusional. Yeah. The legal maximum is first in, first in line. Yeah. I am fired up, Fab Driz. I mean, I'm at the point where I have to separate myself from the pact, right? And I only mention DMA because he's a complete dumbass and doesn't know what he's fucking doing out there. Thinks he's like doing great, but he said, here's the thing. Every auditor wants to do case law, right? They want to make change by doing case law. Well, he got case law, but he got case law that hurts auditors and people wanting to do the right thing. So you have on one end of the spectrum it's hard to not point out inadequacies, and I know it's going to hurt his feelings, and it's going to get back to him and whatever. But he's the exact opposite of what I want to accomplish. So are there frauditors out there? 100%. Are there real auditors that do the real work out there like me and KDOT? 100%. Right? So you got two ends of the spectrum. You can go with 100 and I don't know how many 1,000 odd subscribers that he's got, of these people that think that he's doing the righteous thing when in reality he's hurting the cause 100%. More than 100%, because now there's fucking case law. So I can't go into a Social Security building because of this fucking idiot. Ay, ay. Brandon, I can spot you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There's two different. I'm trying to get all your comments here. I'll make sure. Antics, I think I said hi to you, and thank you for your comment. I really appreciate your comment, and I saw your comment, and when you're driving, it's all good. Susan, thank you for being here. Narrator, what's with the two stream? I don't know, man. It's so weird. Two streams. I'll have it rectified. I'll be going back and forth and looking at you guys' comments. Let's go back to the other one. See what we got here. Let's pause that. Yeah, I think we're good. It's more into coleslaw. Agent provocateurs. I mean, it's crazy. I think you're right, Blue Unicorn. I think people just want to rile me up. But here's the thing. Can you link the other one? Yeah, let's head on over to the other one. Here, let me get this one and I'll link it. Hold on. That way you guys can join all the other people over here. The major one, I guess, is what I'll call it. Let me stop this. Okay, let's share. Let's get the copy link. I'll go up back to the other. Look at this. I'm working both chats, guys. Are you proud of me? Here, let's link this one. Let's pause this so there's no inception. And here we go. Let's paste so you guys can join all the other fine people over on the other channel. And I'll head over there. Head over to that one, guys, and that's where everybody's at. So I'm basically room rating myself. Okay, let's. I think I got all the comments. You should. Some people should be coming in here. Yeah. So let's talk about Bernie a little bit. I want you guys to send Bernie all the best. She's really hurting, y'all. She's we'll know more today. I'll keep you guys updated on that whole situation. Hey, Carrie Ann, nice to have you in here. Just doing a little comment show. Getting everybody updated on what was going on. Keeper's over here, good. Fabdriz made his way back, cool. Yeah. So if you're over on the other one, I'll make sure that this is MLH rate. I know, unindoctrinated. I rated myself. There's probably some terms of service shit that's All right. So Bernie's hurting. I have to take care of Bernie, so I can't promise I'll be doing any videos. But normally, okay. So let's talk about the schedule. All right, it's gonna change a little bit. Sunday, we're still gonna do hot tub, depending on how Bernie feels. I think we'll do it. So join us tomorrow on Bernie's channel and Unindoctrinated, if you would be so kind. I would appreciate that. Big Chief, what's up, buddy? Susan, as always, I appreciate you. I think you got the, which logo do you got? I think it's the Frankenstein logo. Yeah, you got the Frankenstein logo too. There are a couple of you out there. Flea, you locked, oh my God, you got locked out of your other one? How? You have to tell me later, Flea. Thank you for being here, though. Okay, thank you, Unindoctrinated. I appreciate it. There's Bernie's link. You can catch us on Hot Tub every Sunday at 7 or 9 Eastern. 7 my time, but 9 Eastern. Make sure you check us out there. It's a lot of fun. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, normally I reserve for cop watching, Colfax runs, stuff in general. I haven't been doing a lot of content because I've been preoccupied, but I'll try to get out there and do some videos for you guys. You never know what you can find on Colfax, Thursdays I'm trying to take off, but normally I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. I've been doing, by the way, not only have I been taking care of Bernie, I have been doing a lot behind the scenes and stuff. Some stuff I can't talk about at all. Some stuff I can. Whatever I can talk about, I will talk about with you guys. When I can. Fridays I do another show called RP Grinders, and it has nothing to do with the app. So if you're worried about any of that, don't worry about that. That's on my other channel, RP Grinders, every Friday, 7 Eastern time. And that's the show where it's a video game show, but we do a lot of fun stuff the second half of the show, talking about all kinds of stuff, pop culture, movies, politics a lot of times. We're going to try to steer away from a lot of that shit because it's just too depressing most times. Yeah, and then Saturday we repeat the process with the comment show. So I'm going to try to keep a regular schedule moving forward. I know I was so consistent, and then, shit just happens. We had our vacation. Bernie got hurt, so it's just been one thing after another. Gio, welcome. Nice to have you here. It has been a long time, but welcome back, Gio. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I blame the full moon, Fabdriz says. Yes, Fabdriz, the full moon. Yes, Flea, I've been meaning, we're going to have to talk, Flea. We got to get caught up on a lot of stuff on your end, my end, just a bunch of stuff. Having to get a new bank card. If they stop the one I have on file, I'll be back. Well, I appreciate that, Susan. Make sure you take care of business. You got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else, is what I always say, Susan. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been taking care of Bernie. I know I've neglected the channel a little bit, Susan, but don't worry. I will be out in full force doing all kinds of stuff. I blame the Federal Reserve gimmick list. I blame the whole system gimmick list, the whole system. Thanks, KT Pete. Appreciate that. Carrie Ann, Bernie had a work accident. Somebody left like a fryer hose out in the middle of the floor. She, was going to clean the grill, tripped on the hose and fell really hard on her right side and messed up her shoulder pretty bad. She can't lift her shoulder at all. It's been over a week, and we have not really an appointment. We're going to go to an urgent care tonight. Hopefully they can help, but it's pretty bad. In my opinion, I'm not a doctor, obviously, but I think she tore like maybe a rotator cuff or a ligament or something in her shoulder because she can't really lift it, and she's in a lot of pain. So, but she's a trooper. Bernie is a trooper. Let's see. All right, Chris, welcome. Workman's Comp better pay up for that shit. Chris, I mean, it's up to them. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, it really is up to them. I will say that her employment paid for a week of her not being there, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, I think we need all the support we can get, guys. I've been losing a lot of subs. I know it's because of lack of content. I don't have a lot of members left. And that's why people like Susan and Chris and Carrie Ann are super important. Really appreciate you all. So we're gonna need all the help we can get, guys. I'm not an e-beggar. I'm not asking for donations or anything like that, but just a kind word here and there, goes a long way. I do work hard at what I do. I know I haven't been able to do a lot of what I do on the channel. Doesn't mean I'm not doing work behind the scenes or inundated with stuff, like helping Bernie and stuff like that. So there it is. That's the whole thing, No more corners for Bernie. Give her a break. Yeah, I know, right? Right, KT? Oh, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. It's I don't want to lose anybody. I have lost a lot of people, but sometimes it's out of my control. I understand if people leave because of lack of content, because to be quite honest with you guys, I've been preoccupied. I mean, I family first, right? I mean, you have to. Bernie is my family. I have to take care of her. So that is what it is. Let me just make sure nobody else is left behind in the other chat. I'll be right back to this one. Let's see. Let's see if anybody. Yeah, there's still 6 people in there. I put the link, y'all. It's not your fault, Blue Unicorn. Let's see. Rented mule. All right. Conspiracy Music says I'm going to some craft art fair today at the Iowa Fairgrounds. That's pretty awesome. Nanya. Susan P, thank you for re-upping. You got the coveted Frankenstein icon. No, the other one's the right one. You know what? Let me put the link in. This is so confusing. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's get a link here. Copy link. Let me pause this. Go back to the other deal. Put that in there, and then I'll be right back. Here you go. Oh, a little bit of inception there. All right, there we go. I put the link for the other chat there. So, all right. Now I'm going to go back to the main chat. Here we go. All right, let's see. What did I miss here? Email sent. Appreciate that. Does it matter? I will exchange some numbers with you. All right, let's see what we got here. Be right back. My squirrel wants breakfast. Yes, it's a real squirrel. Narrator says, or Flea says. Cool, Flea. I'm not a huge fan of squirrels, but I am an animal lover, so I can't be too mad at you. Chris says, don't be afraid to or too prideful to do a given GoFundMe if you need help paying for the medical stuff. Well, luckily, Chris, Workman's Comp's taking care of all that, so that's really cool. Look, Chris, you know me. I won't do that. It's not a matter of pride. It's just like if you're getting into this and you're doing it for money, like somebody in my comments mentioned that, that I'm doing this for money. And nothing could be further from the truth. I mean, I like I said, my money fluctuates. One month I can make nothing. Like this month I made nothing. But I did make the $100 threshold, so next month I'll get $100. So very good. I'm happy for that. No stripper pole for Christmas? Yeah, well, I mean, when you fuck up your shoulder, PETA, you can't do that, Let's see. I call my kiddos my squirrels on here anyway, but not in real life. Okay. Let's see. What else? Did you guys watch the Tyson fight? Unfortunately, I did, Gimmickless. It was one of the worst fights I think I've ever seen. It was terrible. It was awful. Carrie Ann, thanks for re-upping. And now you got the coveted Frankenstein. And now you got the fancy chats. Yeah. All right, Conspiracy, thanks for coming on over. I'll make sure and take care of this problem next week. Yeah, Jake Paul won, but, I mean, come on, man. He's fighting a 58-year-old washed-up man. It's like, come on. It was a better fight, Fabrizz. It was worth it for that fight. Serrano should have won that fight, though. Let's see. What else we got here? Long recovery time, just trying to keep her immobile per the doctor. X-rays in 2 weeks. Yeah. She needs an MRI on that shoulder. They did an X-ray, but I think, thanks for making me think I'm crazy, MLH. Yes, you are crazy, HCO, but that's okay. Bernie got hurt at work, Susan. She fell on her right side really hard, tripped over a hose that somebody left in the middle of the floor, and it was pretty bad. So we still got to find out what's going on. Tyson fight was nothing but a money grab. Yeah, and I'm happy for Tyson. I mean, he made, I think the figure was $20 million, so that's I'm happy for him. But Jake Paul could care less, man. The guy's a piece of shit. The fights before were good. They were gimmickless. I did enjoy the Serrano fight especially. She should have won. Conspiracy says it was more of a promo sparring match than an actual fight. Yeah, it wasn't nothing. I mean, I can't wait till Jake Paul steps in the ring with a current good fighter, even a mid-tier fighter, somebody that You know, he thinks he can beat, and he gets totally whooped. I can't wait for that moment. Thank him for helping me realize I am. Yeah, there you go. That's a good. Yeah, there you go. Susan P, welcome in here. Thank you for re-upping. I've had 3 to 4 squirrels, a raccoon, a couple blue jays, and a bat. They just find me. It's like they somehow know I'm the one who will feed them. I know, Flea. You know, I have right now. I got a cat with 4 kittens that I'm feeding and watering right now. I wish I could capture them all and then like get them fixed and have them adopted out, but I don't even know how that process works. It was a cluster, man. It wasn't working some of the time, Fabdriz. It was terrible. Um, yeah, Susan, 100%. Um, yeah, 20 mil, 20 mil. Um, let's see what else we got. Okay, so we're good here. I'm glad all my friends are here. I appreciate you all, the people that have stuck around, even though I haven't been putting out a lot of content. I'm gonna try to put out some next week. Like I said, it just depends on Bernie. Bernie's everything to me. You guys know that, and without Bernie, I wouldn't be here today, guys. To be honest with you, let's talk about that. Um, might as well, since I'm sharing more and more with you guys. I wouldn't be here without Bernie. That's a statement that I don't say lightly, and it's a weird thing. So I went through a very bitter divorce with my ex-wife of 17 years. The reason that we divorced was because, and I wasn't the one that asked for the divorce, um, but it was for the best. My ex did a lot of cheating, a lot of cheating, and a lot of mental abuse and some physical abuse and stuff like that. So it was for the best. We have 2 kids. Um, I love my kids to death. They're pretty much grown. My son is gonna be 22. My daughter is gonna be 17. So they're pretty much grown. I do pay child support on my one. um, so it was bitter. It was really bitter, and I went through a breaking point where I couldn't take the cheating anymore, and I just left. And that was, partially a mistake that I didn't take my kids with me, and I regret it. Um, but hindsight's always 2020. You people make mistakes in life, and that was the one mistake that I made. But I didn't make a mistake in leaving. You get what I'm saying? Um, but it was really tough on me, and I had no direction in life. I was directionless. I had no home. I had no purpose really, right? No real drive, nothing. I basically gave up is what I'm telling you guys. And so I was sitting in the back of a Walmart because I didn't have a car. I lost everything. I lost my house, my car, my wife, my kids, my money. Because a week after I left, I basically was let go because the company sold out. Um, so I had nothing. I lost everything. Literally every single thing in my life I lost. All I had was a couple bags of clothes. So I was sitting in the back of a Walmart, and I had my prescriptions um, for the meds that I was prescribed. I had some antidepressant meds, and I think I even had some. I think they were Percocets for pain or some shit, and I was gonna take them all, and that was gonna be it. And my mom called just as I was opening up one of the bottles to take, and that woke me up, and I changed. I changed my view. I, was just distraught, but I didn't take those pills. And shortly after, I met Bernie. And you know how I met Bernie? I met Bernie on Twitter, of all things. And we were going through a lot of the same shit. Different but same. You know what I mean? And the rest is history. I'm here now. I'm stronger than ever. And, you know, I'm doing what I can. So let's see what we got here. I did gain a fortune. I gained Bernie. That was the best thing. I was semi-catatonic from my brain injury. My ex-wife was abusive. Left my kids when they were 2 and 3. I hear you. Yeah, keeper. I share this with you guys because I want to let you guys know that I am human. I do have emotion. I know you guys see me when I'm cussing out a cop sometimes, or doing all kinds of stuff. But if you notice on my banner on my channel, it says mental health awareness. And I'm very big on mental health awareness because I've been there. And when I say I've been there, I've really been there, you know. And I don't want anybody to get hurt or to do anything rash. It's why I do my speech at the end of every single, almost all of my videos. There's some I don't, but you guys have heard me before say that time and time again. So let me say it this time, and I really want you guys to listen to it. I know I say it over and over, and sometimes it becomes mundane. Sometimes it becomes like, oh my God, this again, type of thing. But I really want you guys to listen because when I say these words, I know you guys know I really mean them. And now you guys know why I mean them. If you guys are suffering from your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a psychologist or a counselor, but I do listen and I do care. So email me. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a North American hotline that you can call if you're in Canada or the United States. It's 988, 3 simple digits. Call that number and you will get some help immediately. If you're not in the United States or Canada and you're having some mental health issues and you tried my email and I didn't get back to you in a timely fashion, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, hit enter. A bunch of options will pop up. Click on any one of them and they will get you the help that you need. It's not worth it. All right? I know the world can be a nasty place. I know that things can seem like they're totally against you, but they're not. And there are people that care. I care. All right. Tapatios, good morning to you, sir. You're my psychiatrist. I really don't know, love, or trust anyone, but sometimes I talk to strangers. Yeah. That's a good point, Blue Unicorn. All this stuff about stranger danger and all this shit. Penn and Teller did a really cool, they used to have a show called Bullshit, and they did one on stranger danger. And do kids get abducted? Yes, they get abducted, but it's like the chances of somebody getting abducted in the world are fairly low. They're not that high. It's like getting hit by lightning twice or something. I mean, it happens, but it doesn't. Statistically, there are anomalies, right? Sure, nobody wants their kids stolen and stuff like that. But the whole point is the whole talking to strangers thing, right? And as adults, I don't think we should be afraid to talk to one another. When we go onto a bus stop, it's okay to say hi to somebody. When we're at a Walmart and everybody's just has their cart and they're afraid somebody's going to say hi to them. Like it's okay to say hi. We need more kindness. We really do. I'm all out, Antic says. Out of what? Eggs? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Actually, I was by in that very same place, MLH, many years ago. I scared myself. Somehow I realized what I was doing, ran to my sweet neighbor. She gave me half a Xanax and helped me find help. See, that's the thing, Susan. Everybody's had those moments, where nothing goes right, nothing is right. I mean, look at this past election. Half of the country is in a major depression, right? And I understand it. I mean, the other half was in a major depression the election before. I mean, things can get to you. Politics can get to you. Life can get to you. Even your family can get to you. But I'm just here to say that there is stuff worth fighting for, living for, um, and I'm doing my best to help as many people as I possibly can. And if I can just help one person, and I can inspire just one person to do the same thing, then I think I've done my job on this earth. I'm happy with that. You know, something I do when I'm at a store and the cashier or server asks how I'm doing, I actually take a second to say, I'm good, but more importantly, I ask back, how are you doing? Yes. I mean, that's such a simple thing, right? And it becomes mundane when people just say it, but if you take the time to say, how are you doing? The cashier at Walmart that's making, minimum wage and just trying to earn a living, trying to scrape by. Maybe she or he has 2 or 3 jobs, you know? I mean, maybe he or she is going through a rough time. It could be a doorman, could be, just a random person that you run into at a bus stop. Could be me. I like words of encouragement every once in a while. Um, could be somebody somebody you don't know. It doesn't matter. Just be kind. People are going through a lot of shit, you know. Election season makes me crazy, and now it's holiday season. Yay! I know holiday season, Blue. I hear ya. You got my number, Blue, if you ever need. Bologna for Thanksgiving. Please tell me that's not the true Fabdriz. If that's true, I'm gonna buy you a turkey dinner, dude. I thank the people cleaning wherever I go. Susan, that's another great point. Um, yes, thank the people that clean. That's a very underrated thing. What if you go to a hotel? Leave a tip for that person. Could make a big difference. A lot of those people are going through a rough time anyways. A lot of them are immigrants. A lot of them are illegal immigrants. The people that people hate. They're not bad people. They really aren't. You know? Be kind and rewind. I remember that, KT. All right. I don't want this to be a downer show. I want everybody to know, um, that people do care. My community, the 6,000 strong that we got. Hopefully, it stays above that 6,000. Um, a lot of good people. We have a lot in common. We have more in common than we have in differences. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're human beings at the end of the day. The homeless person that you see on the street, that's a human being. They're not a piece of shit. All right? I mean, they could be a piece of shit, but most likely they're not. Take a second. You have an extra buck or two, give it to them. Don't feel bad about that. The government will want you to feel bad about giving money to homeless people. Don't feel bad about it. Feel good about it. Who cares what they do with the money? This is the reason I don't carry a lot of money in my wallet, guys, because I give it out. And I never feel bad about it. Ever. I never worry about where the money's going, whether it's going into a drug or alcohol. But, what if it doesn't do that and it goes into food? I don't know. I try to be extra kind to people with service jobs because I used to be there. Those jobs suck. They're low pay and people are mean. 100%. MLH, how much would it cost to see you knock on a window when they're sleeping and say housekeeping? I don't know how much money you got, KT Peta. That's someone's child. 100% antics. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for being here. The guy in the suit is likely a piece of shit. 100%. Maybe not, Blue Unicorn. Maybe the guy in the suit is trying to do a job interview to impress somebody, but he really is homeless. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Just getting ready to tell Fab Daddy he can come here. We have way more than we will need for Thanksgiving. Fabdriz, seriously, dude, email me. You know, you know. I don't. If you don't have my number, Fabdriz, email me and I'll give you my number. Smell my fingers. I'm high, not guilty. Jesus, McT, already? Oh shit! It's 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours later over there. Welcome on in, McT. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, everybody. I think that's all I have time for. I know. I don't want this to be a downer. I want this to be an upper. You know, onward and upwards, as I say. So I'm sure you will love to have him over Thanksgiving, Nanya. Donate it to the homeless. Hey, that's a good idea. All right. Anyways, I hope everybody has a great rest of your lovely weekend. It's a beautiful day here in Denver. We're not in 6 feet of snow, even though there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It's not, I mean, it's almost all gone. It's about, I'd say 60 degrees, sunny, beautiful. Let's take that thought, move forward. You know, have a great day, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you know that. All right. And, you know, take my motto seriously, my little saying at the end of my videos seriously. You know, email me if you're having a rough time. I always get back to people. Sometimes it takes a bit, you know, but I always take the time. And I think you should take the time for yourself. Do something nice for yourself, too, today, you know? I mean, it does help. All right, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. I won't keep you anymore. Hope you guys tune in this following week. Hopefully I'll have some content out there. Hopefully you guys join me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great, great rest of your day. I appreciate you. And until the next video. Actually, until tomorrow, because I'll be on Bernie's channel doing Hot Tub. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.